Sports Radio 95.7.
Well, Gio was dealing in the first inning, looking for a 1-2-3 frame. He was facing Adrian Gonzalez. The 2-2 to Adrian Gonzalez, waved at a breaking ball, down and away. He's down on strikes. Gio, a 1-2-3 top of the first with 2 strikeouts, with the Red Sox coming up in the bottom half. Well, the A's would be coming up in the bottom half, of course, and Coco Crisp was leading off for the A's against Buchholz. And here's Coco, a switch hitter batting left, hitting at 226. Buchholz to the plate. Crisp hits a deep drive into right. Drew is back at the track, at the wall, and it's gone! On the first pitch in the bottom of the first inning, Coco Crisp homers to right field. It might have hit the top of the wall. Right at the 367 mark, it gets out. It's Coco's first home run this year, and that quickly, suddenly, in the bottom of the first, it's 1-0 Athletics. Red Sox would tie it up in the second. They got a leadoff single by Youkilis, and now Lowry made a bid down the right field line. Center field Crisp, a step or two toward right center, and the pitch to Lowry is a fly ball to right. Toward the line goes to Jesus, deep in the corner, right down the line, and he makes a great catch and crashes into the wall and fires the ball back to the infield. Man, that ball carried a long ways right down the line and just beneath the foul pole and racing up and crashing right up against the yellow line on the wall out there in right field. Deep in the corner, David DeJesus made a great catch, and back to first went Youkilis. Meanwhile, after that, Scudero singled and Crawford signaled, as the Red Sox would have Crawford coming up in that spot as the Sox had 2 on and 1 out. Now Gio, the 0-1 pitch, the runners lead, and Crawford hits a drive to left center. That's a base hit. Youkilis to third. He's around third. He's going to score. Rounding second, going to third is Scudero. Holding it first with a single is Carl Crawford, and that quickly the Red Sox come back, and they tie it up at 1-1. And they're looking for a big inning in the second with the ball game tied. They had a couple runners on base with 1 out, and Varitek was up. Gio doesn't want to see this top of the second snowball. Well, let's see if they send Crawford from first.
Well, this guy's, he's almost an automatic out. Varitek so far this year. You cannot let him be a factor offensively.
Infield double play depth. Here's the 3-2. The runner goes, swing and a miss, throw to second. Here's the tag, and Crawford's out at second base. All the while, Scudero holding at third. A strike him out, throw him out, double play. Ellis takes the throw on the bag at second, 2-4, and that's how the top of the second comes to an end. The Red Sox get one, they leave one, and after 1.5, it's a 1-1 tie. The top of the third would come to an end with Gio looking to strike out the side.
0-2, a curve, a wave, and a miss. He chased one off the outside corner. Gio Gonzalez has struck out the side. Ellsbury drew, and now Gonzalez. He's got 6 through 3 innings. On to the bottom of the third, still a 1-1 tie.
In the fourth inning, though, the Sox would untie the ball game. Youkilis was leading off.
Youkilis with that distinct batting style, which has worked so well over the years. Feet close together, holds the hands above the helmet, points the bat toward the mound. And the 3-2 swung on, drilled toward left center. On the run is Coco near the wall and out of room. Kevin Youkilis hits his 3rd home run of the year and gives the Red Sox a 2-1 lead. So Youkilis goes deep on Gio. Last year, the Red Sox led the league with the most home runs against left-handed pitching. Actually led the majors, 62, and when Gio let go and he saw the swing, he knew what the result was going to be, and it was not going to be positive.
Looking for more in that fourth inning, a single, a fielder's choice, an E4, a bobble at second base by Ellis on a possible force play, and the Red Sox wound up with a couple of runners on base already leading 2-1, and with 1 out, Varitek was the hitter.
The set, the pitch. Fastball grounded to third, picked up by Kuzminoff. To Ellis for 1, over to Barton for 2. And the inning is over as Gio limits the damage against the Red Sox. Varitek continues to be a liability with the bat. 2 key double plays on swings by the Red Sox catcher. A home run, though, by Youkilis, and on to the bottom of the fourth. It's 2-1 Boston.
In the bottom of the fourth inning with 1 out, Mark Ellis would reach a milestone in his A's career.
2-0, pulled on the ground, fair, inside third. Ellis turns at first, on his way to second, and the Crawford throw is late. He's standing in with career double number 200. Mark Ellis in scoring position with a tying run.
It stayed 2-1 until the Red Sox were batting in the 6th inning. A leadoff single by Gonzalez, a strikeout of Youkilis. Jed Lowry was the hitter. As soon as he swung the bat on this pitch, the rain began to come down pretty hard, dampening the spirits of the A's and their fans. So here's Jed Lowry, a switch hitter batting right, and he swings and drives one to deep left center field. Sweeney is back. He's at the track. Chris from center looking up, and it's gone. Jed Lowry, a towering drive into left center field. And the Red Sox take a 4-1 lead on a 2-run home run. Right to the right of the 362 mark. As it starts to come down pretty hard now at the Coliseum. Fans looking for cover. We did have some light rain for much of the rest of the ball game, and the Red Sox looking to put some distance between themselves and the A's when Jerry Blevins came in the game in the 7th inning and J.D. Drew was hitting.
Outfield the other way for Drew. He has struck out twice, hit a fly ball to left. Slightly open stance. Powell parks inside, and the pitch is pulled into right. Down the line and deep. There is DeJesus on the wall. Jumps at the wall, but he can't get it. And it's gone. J.D. Drew sneaks it over the wall in right field. His first home run of the season. It's a solo shot and extends the Red Sox lead to 5-1.
In the 5-1 ball game, the A's brought the lefty David Percy out of the bullpen to work the 8th inning. It was his A's debut, and with one out and Lowry batting, he got some help from one of his new teammates. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on a fly ball down the right field line, peeling off into foul territory. Long run for DeJesus, goes into a slide and makes a sensational catch. What a play. What an afternoon David DeJesus has had with the glove in right field, sliding in foul territory, deep in the right field corner, out beyond the Red Sox bullpen. That's out number 2. As far as the Red Sox pitching was concerned, Clay Buchholz went 5 1/3. The A's loaded the bases in the 6th inning. That's when they went to Daniel Bard. He got the last 2 outs. The A's failed to score in the 6th. Bard also worked the 7th inning. In the 8th inning, the former White Sox Bobby Jenks was pitching. When the A's loaded the bases on a walk and 2 singles, the A's a big shot to get back in the ballgame. Coco Crisp was hitting. Here's the 1-1. The pause by Jenks. He throws. It's swung on a ground ball into right field for a base hit. One run is in. They're going to hold LaRoche at third. The bases remain loaded. The throw comes back to the infield by Drew, and it's a 5-2 lead for the Red Sox. Coco Crisp a shot through the hole on the right side. Powell scored from third. LaRoche went from second to third. Pennington went to second, and Coco has his second hit and his second RBI this afternoon. And the A's trim the Red Sox lead down to 3. Derek Barton would strike out. That's when Francona went to the bullpen. His closer, Jonathan Papelbon, came on looking for a 4-out save, and the first batter he faced was David DeJesus. 1-2, 2 out, bases loaded. Here's the pitch. It's on the way, and it's swung on and missed, and down goes DeJesus. And once again, the A's are frustrated. They get one, but they leave 3. And the A's have left 13 on this Wednesday afternoon. After 8, the Red Sox lead the A's 5-2. And they would leave 2 more on in the bottom of the 9th against Papelbon, but not before they made some noise again. A leadoff single by Matsui. With 1 out, Mark Ellis was hit by a pitch, and Landon Powell was batting left-handed against Papelbon. Here's the 1-2 pitch with 1 out and 2 on in the 9th. By Papelbon, swung on line to right center for a base hit. Matsui had to wait. He's going to third. They're going to wave him. The ball is played back from the track by Ellsbury. Going from first to third is Ellis. Scoring is Matsui. Holding at first with a long single to deep right center field is Landon Powell. It's now a 5-3 lead for the Red Sox. At that point, the A's went to Josh Willingham. He was batting for LaRoche. The A's using 4 players in the 8th spot in the batting order. Willingham popped out. Cliff Pennington came up. He is still out of shot, but he popped out to end the ball game, and Papelbon got the save, and the Red Sox got a 5-3 win over the A's, splitting the brief 2-game series. Vince Cotroneo has the complete Wednesday scoreboard when the A's postgame continues.